Ang TNC po ay nakikiisa sa sambayan ng Pilipino para sa isang mapayapang bagong Pasko.
Ang bagong Pasko ay simbolo ng bagong pag-asa. Ito ay isang pagkakataon upang ating mapagnilayan ang mga kaganapan sa ating buhay.
Ang diwa ng bagong Pasko ay hindi mararamdaman sa mga palamuti o karangyaan sa ating kapaligiran, kundi sa alab ng pag-ibig sa ating mga dibdib.
Lahat tayo ay nakaranas ng hirap nitong taon na to. Dahil sa pandemya, nawalan tayo ng oportunidad. Kahit na anong mangyari, pinipilit pa din natin makapagbigay ng saya sa iba. Yan ang diwa ng bagong Pasko.
Para sa akin, ang bagong Pasko ay hindi concerned sa handaan o sa mga regalo. Sharing, giving, taking care of each other. Sana simula ngayong bagong Pasko, ganun na lahat tayo.
Maraming salamat po sa new channel, Maligayang Pasko.
Christmas is always a reminder to have an attitude of gratitude. And that means sharing the love and appreciating everything that matters to you.
Christmas is a celebration of life.
And let us all be grateful that we are enjoying God's gift of life.
Ang bagong Pasko ay simple at payak, nakasentro sa ating pamilya at sa ating Panginoon.
I want to remind everyone that we should treasure the connection that we have. We have our friends, our family, and of course, Jesus Christ.
Para sa akin, ang diwa ng Pasko hindi nagbabago pa. Ito ay panahon ng pagmamahalan, pag-iibigan. Walang makakatalo sa pagmamahal na binigay sa atin ng Panginoon.
Maraming salamat po, The New Channel, Maligayang Pasko.
Ang tunay na diwa ng bagong Pasko ay hindi lang paghahangad ng mga regalo o mga bagong bagay. Ito ay ang pagpapahalaga sa mga bagay na meron na tayo at ang matutunang ibahagi ito sa mga nangangailangan.
Maraming salamat po, The New Channel.
Dapat din natin tandaan ang totoong diwa ng Pasko, si Kristo Jesus. Noon, ngayon, at magpakailanman.
Ang bagong Pasko para kanako, dili ang masigarbong pagsaulog, kundi ang pag-ambit o ginabang sa mga taong mas nanginahanglan ng panahon sa pandemya.
Ang diwa ng bagong Pasko ay ang pag-iingat sa ating mga sarili, pagiging ligtas sa kapamakan, at pagpapabuti sa ating kalusugan.
Maraming salamat po, The New Channel, Maligayang Pasko.
Maraming salamat, The New Channel, Maligayang Pasko.
Ngayong bagong Pasko, isabuhay natin at maging saksi sa kaganapan sa Belen.
What does the new Christmas mean to me? It means reconnecting. Reconnecting with the people you love, the people you care about, the people you have not spoken with in a long time, that always made you happy.
We should never forget Christ is still the reason for the season.
The new Christmas for us is focusing on the basic unit of society, which is your family, and virtual togetherness with friends and relatives.
And of course, sharing your blessings to others in need.
Celebrate Christmas with full of gratitude.
Ang Pasko ay tungkol sa pagmamahal mo sa pamilya mo at pagiging mabuti sa kapwa.
Christmas is the season of giving, but you cannot give if your hands are closed. So open your hands and your hearts and give. In your open hands, we receive so much more.
Christmas is the season of giving. It is best spent with our families. But let us not also forget that this is the celebration of the birth of our Lord Jesus Christ.
Para sa akin, ang diwa ng bagong Pasko ay ang pagkakaroon ng mas madaming oras para sa ating mga pamilya.
Maraming salamat, The New Channel, Maligayang Pasko.
Christmas is always about sharing and caring, loving ourselves, and loving others.
Ang bagong Pasko para sa akin, malayo man tayo sa isa't isa, ang pagmamahal ay atin pa rin maipadarama. Maligayang Pasko po at manigong bagong taon sa inyong lahat.
sa lapit mo'y nagalaw na ang iyong tuwa at saya, napalitan ng kaba. Itakin mo may pag-asa pa. Ang hamon ng panahon ngayon, tayo'y pinaglayo ng pagkakataon. Ngunit ikaw nag-iisa, huwag ka nang mangalamba. May kasama ka kahit nasan ka pa. Malayo man malapit din, ang Pasko'y darating pa rin. May luha man may ngiti, basta tayo'y magkapiling. Sa mundong nagdidilim, tanganiya'y magniningning. Ang pagmamahal sa puso mo, ang diwa na bagong Pasko. Sa tuwing mo ang bagong umaga, sa pagkakatapay bumangon ka. Sa Paskong darating, pangarap ay tuloy pa rin. Kapayapaan ang maghahari sa atin. Malayo man malapit din, ang Pasko'y darating pa rin. May luha man may ngiti, basta tayo'y magkapiling. Sa mundong nagdidilim, tanganiya'y magniningning. Ang pagmamahal sa puso mo, ang diwa na bagong Pasko. Kahit na magkalayo, ikaw palagi nasa puso. Kahit nasaan ka pa, dama pa rin ang pagsinta. Ang pagsinta, malayo man malapit din, ang Pasko'y darating pa rin. May luha man may ngiti, basta tayo'y magkapiling. Sa mundong nagdidilim, tanganiya'y magniningning. Ang pagmamahal sa puso mo, ang diwa na malayo man malapit din, ang Pasko'y darating pa rin. May luha man may ngiti, basta tayo'y magkapiling. Sa mundong nagdidilim, tanganiya'y magniningning. Ang pagmamahal sa puso mo, ang diwa na bagong Pasko. Pagmamahal sa puso mo, ang diwa na bagong Pasko.
The new channel. The new channel.
The views, opinions, and insights expressed in the following show are those of the hosts, producers, guests, and viewers, They do not necessarily reflect the position of the channel. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello and welcome to the new channel. We are helping you see the new you. This is Sonny Jaldon streaming live from San Jose, California.
And this is Haydee Lumayno, streaming live from Metro Cebu. And you're watching Money and More.
Hello and welcome to the show. We have a very special episode
Kamusta,
today.
Sonny?
How are you, Haydee?
I'm fine, perfectly fine. And I've heard that you're on a lockdown now there in the US.
Yes,
What happened?
Second lockdown here in California. We're trying to adjust as best as we can. Pero yeah, because for everyone's benefit, kailangan po talaga no na because kailangan ng measures na to no to restrict public gatherings because of na overwhelm na rin po no ang mga hospitals dito. So we're trying to mitigate that no. So these are some of the sacrifices that we need to do. Actually, we expected that because of Thanksgiving no. So napakalaking holiday yan dito sa US. So, nagsisiuwian talaga yung mga tao, ang daming nag-travel. So, ayun, we're paying.
Ilang days ba yung lockdown ninyo?
Supposedly, mga 14 days dapat. We'll see what will happen. Depende kasi yan sa what they call the a percentage of occupancy. So, right now, where I am right now in the Bay Area, 25%. Ang dapat 15% lang. So, over na kami sa capacity. So we'll have to do these measures. Anyway,
so would that mean naabot ng Christmas yan?
Malamang even after, no? Because everybody's waiting for even after Christmas. Kasi yun nga, it's I think we have 18 days left till Christmas. Right? Malapit na yung Christmas na. 18 days left for Christmas. A lot of people are excited. I know it's a major holiday.
17 days actually here in the Philippines,
17
Sonny.
days, no? So,
Yes.
2 weeks na lang, Pasko na, no? Napakalaking holiday yan sa Pilipinas. Nakakamiss nga, no? Kasi ibang-iba talaga ang Christmas ang Pasko sa Pilipinas.
Yon, wala kayong simbang gabi dyan?
Wala na.
Si Sir Lloyd,
virtual na
namimiss
lang.
niya yung simbang gabi. Anyway, yes, we are having a very exciting show tonight, Sonny.
Yeah, we have a very special guest now who will be talking to us about something that's very close to our experience and to our hearts as well, no?
Yes.
Tayo kasi mga Pilipino, we are well known around the world, no, for our world-class seafarers. Yeah, and our seafarers, our OFW seafarers, no, and we are all around the world. So, and I think it's very timely that our guest will be talking about the plight, no, yung mga dinadaanan ng mga OFW seafarers, especially when it comes to money matters.
Yes, and I'm very excited to know kasi rarely of the seafarers have would stop or would retire from their job and open a business. So I'm very interested to know on how he was able to manage that, and very successful indeed in the business that he has opened. So without any further ado, Sonny, our guest tonight is very close to my heart because I really know them personally, him personally rather. He is the first placer of the PRC Marine Deck Board Examinations, di ba? Ang ano ng bigat ng guest natin tonight. And the University of the Visayas Outstanding Alumnus in the field of maritime service.
Wow.
He's also the 10 Outstanding Cebuano Awardee or TOCA in the field of maritime service. An OWA Model OFW Family of the Year. They were awarded in Region 7 by DOLE. An OFW Outstanding Achievement in Community Project, awarded with no less than the President Rodrigo Roa Duterte himself in Malacanang. He also was awarded the Bosconian Award of Excellence, the University of the Visayas awardee for one of the 10 most outstanding alumni Centennial Awardee.
Nice.
He is also the member of the Philippine Registry Shipping PRS Classification Society, the president of Cebu Mariners Group, and the Board of Trustee of Apostles of the Seas, Visayas Region, one of the 10 members of the Marina STCW Advisory Council in the Philippines, currently sitting as the Executive Vice President, Board of Director of Merchant Marine Academy of Caraga Incorporated. I believe this is in Butuan, Sonny. And the President and Founder of Cebu Reliable Excellence Seafarers Training Maritime Training Center Assessment and Senior High School, none other than Captain Rico Gepilano.
Hello.
Hello, Caprico.
Hey, good evening.
Hello, Cap.
Thank you for gracing our show tonight.
Yeah, thank you for being here, Cap.
Thank you for inviting me to your show. The privilege.
All right. Looking very good, Cap, no? Kumusta na po kayo? How are you?
Oh, okay, doing fine. With the challenges, everything, still, having, surviving with my family and, friends, and also in the company I'm, heading.
Yeah. Sunny, may trivia ako sa'yo.
Sige.
This is yet the first time that Caprico has agreed on a live interview or conversation ever, despite the awards that he has received. Diba?
Wow.
Bongga natin, no?
So yeah, it's our honor to have you here, Cap. It's very very good to see you, no? Well and healthy, in regards to your family, po. You had a very interesting po yung story ninyo, no? Haydee was running down yung mga accolades and mga distinctions ninyo po, no? Let's go back to the beginning, Cap, no? Tell us about yourself, no? Tell us about yourself and your career.
Okay. Well, I'm a son of also a OFW. My dad also is a seafarer. We are born in a family. My brother is also a seafarer. I'm married to Emma Hepela, which happens to be our Chief Finance Officer of Crest. I have two wonderful children, Erica and Angelo. Both of them already graduated college. Well, I started my career at sea when I was 20 years old, that young. So it was my first time to be away from my family. It was quite a challenge. I stopped sailing in 2014 when I decided to focus on my business and also teaching, which I consider would be my second career. Because in between those years, from the time I first boarded the ship until I decided to stop, I was also teaching on universities. It was, I guess, part of my calling to be an educator. Though I didn't have the proper training, but through experience, I was able to go to the academy, and that lead me the way to open up my training center and maritime school in Butuan. So basically, most of the years I spent at sea, but I do find time when I'm on vacation to work here on land and to at least have a longer vacation with my family and still earn it.
Wow. Kap, I'm just interested, no? I guess you made mention that you have been in the seafarer industry for 30 years. Am I correct?
I guess so. I'm not already old.
So, what inspired you to put up a marine training center?
Well, basically, when I started kasi, my seafaring career, whenever I have to upgrade my license or to go training, I have to fly to Manila to be
Mhm.
there for a few months just to have my trainings. And with that, I'm already away from my family at sea for months, even a year. And you just imagine I have to go to Manila to have my training. So I said, why can't we put up a training center here in Cebu, wherein those in the Visayas, even Mindanao, doesn't have to go to Manila just to take their training.
Mhm.
So it was a challenge on myself, and I was also seeing that most of the training centers here in Cebu were not really seafarers. I said, well, I'm a seafarer. Why can't I put up a maritime training center, which I know in and out? So I decided to invite few of my seafarer friends to put up a training center, and the rest is history. So today is our 9th year anniversary, and hoping that Crest will still expand more as we already expanded in now in our first maritime school.
Yeah. San, I have always been a
Mhm.
part of their anniversary celebration, and it's only this year that I wasn't able to join because of the pandemic, no?
Mhm.
Kasi bongga tong anniversary celebration nila. This is also their Christmas party na rin, no? So,
Ah, okay.
I am tasked to judge dun sa mga production numbers ng mga employees nila. Ang saya, no? So, anyway,
So it would have been
um,
dapat meron ng Christmas party and by this time, no? By this
yes.
time kung hindi lang
Today
sa
nga yung
pandemic.
sa kanila, di ba?
Dapat
Today.
today din.
Oo.
Okay.
Yeah. Kasi yun yung date ng anniversary nila. It's their
That's why
9th year
Ninth
anniversary.
year.
that's why our office mate, whenever it's nearing Christmas, we have to be friendly with Ma'am Heights because she's the judge.
Agree.
Congratulations, sir. No,
Yeah.
9 years na
Ninth
din po
year.
ang
It's gonna be a
Maritime.
blast next year for the 10th
Oh,
year,
yeah,
I
actually, I
would
just told
assume.
my, I just talked with my staff in the office. I told them next year, don't worry, we're going to have a blast.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
so a lot of us have done plenty of adjustments now because of what happened this year. No, the pandemic happened. How did your business adjust po? What are some of the changes that you instituted no sa school?
Yeah, that's a very good question, Zani, because when this pandemic happened, we were really caught off guard. I guess all companies were not able really to foresee this would happen. With the new requirements right now, since we are still on MDCQ, we can only accommodate 50 trainees or 50% of the trainees. Before we were doing 24 trainees, now we have to cut it by half to 12. And when we have training, it's so hard not to socialize with them. So with the social distancing, it's really a challenge. It's really a challenge for us. And also implementing this, we have this post ACQ, the health precaution we have to make when we going to interact with our trainees, because in the city or in marina, we're not like in college or in high school that we cannot do face to face. So we can do
Mhm.
face to face trainings, but again, we have to follow strict regulation or health protocols when conducting training. Aside from that, we have to minimize as well our expenses by not sacrificing the quality of training. Kasi
Mhm.
you cannot just say na because you have 12, dapat yung firefighting mo, when you use the portable firefighter, you have to, kaunti lang or every other trainees. We still have to use the same quality or quantity of fire hydrants or the portable fire extinguisher when we do firefighting. So we cannot change our trainees when we do training. Yeah, yun ang really the challenge. How to make savings because of this of the number of our trainees na we only have to cut to half, and then still maintain the highest quality standard in providing training and assessment to the seafarers. Kasi
Mhm.
it's something hindi namin pwede i-sacrifice yun. So, yun ang I think is a challenge with this pandemic, because really we were really caught off guard with this one.
Yeah. Anyway, Kap, our episode tonight is about money management, no, and it's for aspiring and current seafarers. We are very interested to know your views. First of all, why is financial planning very important? Because as we have been conversing in one of our conversations, you are really an advocate of this, and you have discussed that. Hopefully all the seafarers would know how to do financial planning.
Well, kasi for me, financial planning kasi, I could relate that sa barko.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's, we call, kasi when we go to a destination, we have what we call a voyage planning. For us to reach that
Okay.
place, we must know our track. We must find the shortest and safest way or the safest track to reach that certain destination. By doing that, we are able to avoid areas that is dangerous to our ship. Like for example, shallow waters, like bad weather. Financial planning for me is like that. If you want to be financially be stable, you should learn which track you're going to follow and which areas you have to avoid, the pitfalls. What business do you want to invest, or what business you don't want to invest, and should be the shortest way to achieve it. So for me, it's no difference from having a voyage planning at the ship where we plan our track to reach our destination, and the same with financial planning. I guess it should be we start or we end with the we begin with the end in mind, and then
Mm-hmm.
by that, with if you plan like just like we do in the ship, you can arrive safely to your destination. So
Okay.
for me, planning is very important.
Yeah. That's a good no? That's a good analogy, Cap, no? Planning the safest and shortest route, no, to reach your destination. Ganun din ang financial planning. Bakit po ba? What are some of the realities that our OFW seafarers meet? No? What are some of the realities that they would encounter in their career based on your experience?
Well, as a seafarer kasi, we're like just like OFWs.
Mm-mm.
We are just contract based. So we are
Okay.
just good as for one contract. So, good when you are on board, you earn,
Mhm.
well, the pay is good. But again, that's, I guess that's the price you have to pay when you're away from your family.
Right.
And when you are on board, you earn this one. You feel that, you are financially stable. However, when you disembark, your contract stops, meaning your earning stops. And there's no assurance that you can go on board. For example, I have a crew before. He was very smart, intelligent. He was one of the prospect to become a good officer. And when we were in duty, he was complaining about his arm, his right arm. He said he feels sometimes it numbs. And so I told him, yeah, when you go home, you go to a doctor and try to see what's bothering your arm. Later on, I found out that he has cancer on his arms
Okay.
and
Oh.
he cut it off. So imagine, even how good he was, even how many promotions he got, but he cannot go on board anymore. You see, when we are ashore, there's no assurance we can go on board because we have to pass through stringent medical procedure or medical checking for us
Hmm.
to go on board. And there's really no assurance. So we sometimes we call ourselves one day millionaire. So when we go on vacation, we spend because we think anyway we can have that money we lost when you go on board. But reality is there's no assurance. And when this career, when you get older, there's a point that you have to stop
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
because you have to give way to the younger seafarers.
Okay.
So you should be thinking about what's next after this career at sea.
Okay.
Talking about younger seafarers, Kap,
Mhm.
what can you advise for the aspiring and the new seafarers in terms of financial management?
Well, for the young seafarers,
Mm-hmm.
well, my advice to them is while they're still young, they should have another business in mind. I mean, they should not put their egg on one basket, meaning their earning should not depend on them going on board. They should look for a business. While you're young, I always believe you try business. If you fail, that's a learning experience for you. It's like paying for your tuition to learn. Thus, the earlier you start business, the sooner you will succeed. Because for me, when I started trying myself working at land, it was not abrupt. So when I'm on vacation, I have to teach for let's say 3 months, 6 months, and go on board. Or when I go back, I work in the shipping. But eventually, it built me up to open a business. So it's not like you want after how many years at sea you want to stop and put up a business. No, it's a learning process. There's a learning curve. You cannot just go into business without having the proper training. And the proper training for me is you start small business when you're still young and you learn from it. Because, it doesn't mean that when I did Crest, when I started Crest, I have no other business that did not fail. Because if I did not have those failures, I will not see what would be the right formula to have a successful business. So for me, they should start young. They should not only think their career at sea, but also other means of training.
Yeah. Great words of wisdom from Caprico Gepilano. And we will know more about him when we get back after this commercial break.
Hello, welcome back to the show. Welcome back to the show. Please make watch the shows here on the new channel. We have the big picture, every inspiring stories of notable personalities, Mondays to Fridays at 7 p.m. Human Resource Management on HR Hotline, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, 12 noon. The Family Business is Everyone's Business, Saturdays at 4 p.m. Life, Business, and Success Stories on the Fourth Project, Saturdays, 10 p.m. Dubai and 6 p.m. in the Philippines. Beauty Beyond What Your Eyes Can See, Usapang Beauty, Saturdays at 5:30 p.m. Time to hear positive stories of those who have recovered, the COVID stories, Saturdays at 10:30 a.m. Life, Purpose, and Turnaround Stories, U-Turn, Mondays and Thursdays at 10:30 a.m. Build and Own a Property, Welcome back, The Home Buyer, Mondays and Thursdays at 4 p.m. Laugh and learn from puppetry arts around the world. The Puppet Stories, Mondays at 5:30 p.m. Magbenta, bumili at tumulong dahil bukas ng TNC Marketplace, an online night bazaar, Thursdays and Fridays at 10 p.m. Know Your Rights and Basic Law, ULaw, Thursdays at 8:30 p.m.
Two leaders in one platform, TNC The Talk, Mondays at 12 noon. Chill and Booze after shift, Wednesdays and Fridays at 8:30 p.m. Strategize and win in life through Win Within, every Saturdays at 8:30 p.m. Kids Dream, Achieve, Nurture, and Inspire. Watch Danny Art Show, Fridays at 5:30 p.m. Learn together across borders. Foreign Affairs, Tuesdays at 10:30 a.m. Because health is wealth. Healthline, Wednesdays at 4 p.m. Celebrate Women at Work, 9 a.m. on Saturdays. Always have an awesome day, Mondays at 2:30 p.m. Cybernext empowers people and companies to be secured in a digital world, every Wednesdays at 12 noon. Know the emerging technologies shaping our future. Tech U, Fridays at 2:30 p.m. Learn and know more about market leaders on Tuesdays and Saturdays, 5:30 p.m. Having a well home brings you a well life, Tuesdays and Saturdays at 2:30 p.m. More about coping and coupling, couple goals, Wednesdays at 5:30 p.m. Catch also our TNC original shows. One Day, a live storytelling, alternates with TNC Town Hall, co-hosted by TNC founders Lloyd and Apple, a show where we talk to you, our valued audience. More upcoming TNC shows that will truly inspire you. Please follow our channel on Facebook and YouTube and let us help you see the new you. And of course, don't forget Money and More every Tuesdays at 8:30 p.m. and 5:30 a.m. US time.
All right.
Yes, ang dami! Grabe.
Ang dami pa ng fancy
Hinihingal na ako. Hinihingal na ako. And this is a very well-attended show tonight. No? We have a lot of viewers.
Oo nga, ang daming fancy cap.
Yeah, ang dami. Hi to Max Mofo, Var Malake, Stefan Ayo, Fritz J. Bade or Bade, Luis Gonzalez, J.M. Ortiz, Giovanni Racco, Hisuka Banjigam. I hope I pronounced it correctly. Windy Lin is also with us tonight. And John Joshua Paler is with us. Who else? Joven Latras Asoy. Arlene Stella.
Ang dami, no?
Ang dami.
Ang dami
Very
nila.
good. What a fitting way to celebrate Crest Maritime's 9th anniversary. Ma'am Jane Caliedo is with us.
So ito na, no? This is the celebration na parang
Yes.
mga cadets yata.
Paul Ray is also with us.
Okay.
John Natinga is with us. Luland Kasura. Arsiga Chris.
Jico
Juan
Duterte.
Lag Junati.
Jico
Var
Jamico.
Malaki.
Mhm.
Yes. And Abduhan Elton John. Jico Hamito. Lester Hamito. Markden BPO. Fritz J. Bade. Lulan Kasura. Jeremiah Mahubay. Marshall Matildo. Mark Garcia. Sino pa to? Ang dami.
Dumadagdag pa, no?
John Collins, J.M. Ortiz, Mark Balulaw, Yakimson Ingalan, Shakil Narada, malapit na, Jico Hamito, Clint Dar, Luis Gonzalez, Yukimson Ingalan, Jeremiah Mahubay. Yan.
Okay.
Angelito Esquadra, Clint Dar, and Joven Asoy and Shakil Narada. Oh my gosh, mga fans to ni Captain Rico Gepilano.
Nga, more power to Crest and
May humabol pa oh. Tamayo, nga fair. Angelo Esquadra, Ladica, Ladika, Christian. Oh my God! Kap, bumalik ka na! Ang dami nila!
So sa libo-libo mga estudyante ng mga cadets ng Crest Maritime, no? So more power to Crest Maritime, mga proud maritime cadets. Right?
Yes,
so
meron din dito yung mga students and instructors nung Butuan na school nila.
Butuan na
so
school.
Ang dami. Daming fans ni Caprico, my gosh. So it just shows na grabe yung support nila. Caprico. Happy anniversary!
Happy anniversary, Crest Maritime.
Crest Maritime.
Thank
right,
you.
It's very inspiring, Cap, no? That kita mo naman, no? Libo ng mga over the 9 years, no? That the Crest has been in operation. That you have impacted, no? The lives of these aspiring seamen, seafarers, and OFWs, no? So napaka-inspiring. So we're here back with Captain Emerico, and we're having conversations about yung buhay seafarers, no, and managing their finances. Cap, ano po bang, from your experience, ano po bang mga stories that you can tell us about the importance of securing your financial future as a seafarer beyond your seafarer career? You mentioned kanina na hindi po forever ang pagiging seaman, alright? Meron po bang kayong mga anecdotes or stories that you've encountered, no, na wherein very important pala ang mag-secure ng financial future in this career beyond pagiging seafarer?
Yeah, I have been hearing stories, and even some of my acquaintances that they spend 30 years, 40 years at sea. But when they retire, kakaawa, because they have really nothing left for their savings, and especially when something happened to them medically, naubos na. So I'm just how many years they have spent their life at sea, enduring those being away from their family, the bad weather, but when they retire, I mean, you're supposed to have a secured life, stable finance, because you've been on board for how many years? I just don't get it when they can't be able to even to have to own a house of their own. So, kasi, the seafarers kasi, when they are on board, since they have lots of money, may cellphone na yan. And, when they see another, bagong lalabas na cellphone, because they have enough money, they're going to buy that. For no reason, bago. So, not thinking that yung binili nila dun sa cellphone na yun, they can really start a small business with that one. You don't have that financial education with regards to that. Kasi, most of the seafarers kasi nabibigla sa laki ng sweldo na. I mean, when you go on board, that's tax-free. Whatever na binigay sa ng company, it's tax-free na yan. So, just imagine how big they're earning. However, hindi pa sila marunong how to really to handle. Well, as time goes by, dandaan na sila naka-realize na they have to save something for them. But the problem is, sometimes when they invest in business, yung pinastukan nila, malayo masyado sa kanilang career or sa kanilang career path. For example, when I started a business, sabi ko, magpunta po ng business na alam ko. Kasi if I go to business na wala akong alam, ay malaking chance it will not succeed. So I said, I prepared myself sa training by being an instructor before in one universities here. So by that time, nakaroon ako ng experience and how to have a tool. So sabi ko, sige, since I have that background, I was confident enough to put up a business. So we started, alam ni Haydee, we started quite small. We have one training course before, and then now we have 21 training courses. And we have an assessment center in a senior high school, and we also invested in Maritime School in Butuan. So, there are still seafarers that have retired na walang naipon. So, yun, my heart really bleeds for them. sa mga nangyari ngayon. Because I know how hard it is to be on board the ship. So, dapat, again, they should not base their earning only when they're at sea, but also when their career at sea would eventually be finished.
Yes, I really have seen how Crest Maritime expand, no, and it's true, Sunny, that they just started with one course, and look how many courses they have now. Started with about 30 students, and now they have thousands. Sometimes when I think about it, I'm having goosebumps. Na grabe, in just 10 years time, how this company has really succeed in their vision of giving an excellent training to the seafarers. Nakaka-proud lang. No? So,
Maganda
nakaka-emo din because I was with them when they started.
Oh yeah. I'm as an educator myself, no. We've seen what Cap mentioned, no, that our OFW seafarers wala pong kasiguruhan, no, ang career. There's a lot of money in the in the career, of course, no, but you're only as good as far as your health. Di ba? You're only as good as far as your health and as far as your contract is, no. So walang kasigaruhan ang pagbiyahe, yung pong sinasabi niya, no. So that means whatever income that you have, and that's going to be a lot of money, kailangan maging wise tayo, no, in managing that money that you have, no, to make some investments, of course, to alleviate probably a little bit sa family, to give a little bit sa family natin, but also to save sa for that maybe that eventuality, no, na hindi tayo makakabiyahe. Maganda po yung sinabi ni Cap, no, na while you're still on board, you learn the skills already, no, for a career beyond the boat. Tama ba yun?
Yeah.
Diba?
Yeah. Si Cap din naman, no, he's one of the few seafarers who really believes in financial planning, and that's why I really didn't have a hard time in talking to him about it. And in fact, we had this conversation before that there should be a time for the students sa kanilang school that we will be discussing about financial literacy, dahil he feels that it's really important, because having that, kung may financial goal ka, kung may life goal ka, you really have to work on it as early as you start your career as a seafarer.
Maganda yun, no, if it's part of the curriculum nga ng fun.
Ay, meron na. Remember? Yung sabi ni Sir Max that it will be part of the, yung ano nga yun, yung sinabi niya na part na agreed with ng college curriculum as elective. Personal Finance 101. Yeah.
Personal Finance. And that's especially applicable sa seafarers na schools, no? Kasi I believe kahit na entry level ka lang sa barko, dami-daming laking pera na yan kaagad, di ba? And for many
it's not about how big it is, Sonny. It's really about the discipline of managing it. Yun ang pinaka-importante.
Right. Okay, we're going to come back with Captain Enrico. We'll have more conversations, no, after this commercial break. right, welcome back.
Yes. The
And,
comment section is flooding, Sonny. Ang dami, may nagpapa-shout out. Sabi niya, pa-shout out naman, ma'am, si Clint Dar. Joven Asoy is also here. Proud MMACI cadet here. Shakil Narada. Angelo Esquadra. Tamayo Ngafer. Sino pa ba? Ladika Krish Nazer. Adrian Sarol. Johan Collins. Popper Padin, Jeremiah Mahubay, ang galing mo talaga, Kap. Dami talaga akong natutunan sa iyo, Kap. God bless you always. Yan. Sino pa ba? Yukim Soningalan, I always remember that, Kap. Mabuhay, MMACI Butuan, sabi ni Lulan Casora. And Max Fo, I love MMACI. Pa-shout out po, Mark Garcia. The new channel will do, Jeremiah Mahubay. Paki-share ng show, Jeremiah, no? Please like and share. Good evening, Jopper. Enjoy watching. Ay, si new channel pala to. I will always remember your words, Kap. Sabi ni Shakil. Sino pa ba? Yan! JQ Aborque. Thank you for the tips and advice, Captain Rico. Ian Apuhin. Joseph Moya. And si Windilyn. Hi, Ma'am Windy. Neil Taneo. All right. Grabe, it's flooding.
Anniversary kasi ng
yes.
Crest Maritime.
It just shows, Sonny, how good the admin and the executives and the CEO of Crest Maritime and MMACI. Kasi you will not get that support kung hindi magaling yung nagdadala ng show. Hindi ng show, ng school. Hindi show ng school, nagdadala ako.
Okay. Marami pa, no? Sina Neil Taneo, Kian Rex, IACEMB, Kimod, alright? Chris Arcega, Jeremiah Mabuhay, Rex Burdeos. Good evening, everybody. We are back with Captain Emerico, and we're going to have more conversations with him. Hello, Cap.
Hi.
So, we've been talking about Crest Maritime for a long time now. No? We have a little bit of, we talked a little bit about Crest and what it is, how it is right now. Tell us more about the Maritime Institute, Cap. No? We know it's your 9th anniversary, pero ano po ba ang vision, ano po bang mission ng kumpanya?
Well, really the vision of Crest is really to be the leading and preferred maritime training and assessment center, not only locally but internationally. Since we're also accepting students international, so we have trainees from Australia, from UK, from Hong Kong. So, in fact, as far as in Africa, South Africa, we have trainees from there. Nigeria, we have trainees from there. For our mission, we keep abreast always with the not only with the national but international standard, and you know provide the highest quality standard for training and assessment services.
So happy anniversary, no, to Crest to Crest Incorporated. But also you have expanded your operations to Northern Mindanao. Am I right?
Yeah, shout out to our students there in Merchant Marine Academy of Caraga. Thank you for watching our cadets there. So there are the future chief engineers and captains there.
All right, tell us about that Cap, yung Merchant Marine sa Butuan.
Well, I'm so proud to say that school we started 2018, if I'm not mistaken, 2018. We were the only maritime school in the Philippines that was approved by Ched and Marina to open. So there were lots of new maritime schools who intended to open a maritime school, but we're the only one that luckily through hardship we were approved by Ched and Marina. So we're going for our second year. So we are not our pilot course is the maritime program. This is the Bachelor of Marine Transportation and Bachelor of Science in Marine Engineering, and also we have senior high school, and We have Testa. I'm also proud also to say that the owner of the school investors are not only from Crest but other seafarers, because the purpose really of my vision was also to share to other seafarers that they can also invest. They can also be an owner of a school. Imagine a seafarer can own a school. So that was also the vision that someone would be proud. Hey, I happen to own a school through the earnings I have when I was on board. And when you have education, you can also teach them how to become a seafarer. You're passing your legacy to them. I guess for most of for the seafarers who are able to teach, it's really fulfilling. I'm really really happy and proud that both Crest and MMCI, the investors, our co-investors are seafarers who trusted us to have a business, and for them also to have a secure life when they decide to stop sailing.
That's very maganda ng initiative nyo, Cap, no? Because may maritime school sa Mindanao. I know that karamihan, no, a lot of our seafarers or aspiring seafarers come from Mindanao, and they have to go all the way to Cebu, no, to get seafarers or maritime education. They don't have to do that. They just kasi nga meron na pong maritime academy dyan sa Butuan, no. So that's a very good initiative, and it's the only school accredited by CHED. Even better, no? So hindi po you don't need to, hindi na po kailangan mga taga Mindanao, no? You don't need to go all the way to Cebu, no, to get your maritime education. Alam namin na marami sa inyo are aspiring seafarers. No, meron pong maritime academy in Butuan.
Yes. And Kap, you were recently awarded by Region 7 as the OWA Model Family of the Year in 2017 and an OFW Outstanding Achievement in Community Project, which you were awarded in Malacanang with no less than the President Duterte himself. So can you tell us about it?
Well, it's a yearly program by OWA to recognize OFWs' contribution, not only to the economy but as a model for the OFW. So, I'm really so proud also of my family, especially my wife Emma. I always tell her that she's the wind beneath my wings. She's a partner. And my children. So that award, I was nominated for being the OFW Model of W in Region 7, and which we eventually won, and we were sent to Manila, and in Manila we bagged the award for the outstanding community service by no less than our president, Rodrigo Duterte. So in a way, I was also happy that at least someone from Region 7 was able to have that award, because it was the first time ever that a seafarer from Region 7 ever had have that award or awarded with the outstanding community service. So it was really a big celebration also with Crest, because Crest was also part of it when we had community service, when we were having helping the Maritime students CTU 130 scholarship we were able to give to facilitate. We also attended Operation Smile and do some civic works for the communities, giving back to the community.
Wow.
Oh, ang grabe si Cap, no? Despite the citations and the success that he has in this business, he has still kept his feet on the ground. Grabe yung humility ni Caprico even up to now. So, Cap, would you like to invite them for Crest Maritime and Merchant Marine Academy for those who would want to enroll?
Thank you for giving me this opportunity, Sonny and Haydee. For those seafarers who want to have a potty training and assure your safety on board, you don't have to go to Manila. If you're from Mindanao or in Visayas region, you can go to enroll online at Crest. We have blended learning. We adapted the online learning and also a face-to-face. You can just log into our FB page, and you can enroll there. So no need to go there in our main office. And we have followed strict health protocols to ensure your safety and your health. And if you want to become a seafarer, if you're in Mindanao, you can visit our school which is our MMCI is in the heart of Butuan, Barangay Onyo, North Montilla Boulevard. We have the state of the art simulators where you can really see when you are on board the vessel and engine room simulators. So if you want to be considered as international seafarers, then please come join us at Crest or Cebu Reliable Licensed Seafarers Training Center and also Assessment Center and also a senior high school. And if you want to become a seafarer in Mindanao, just visit us at Merchant Marine Academy of Caraga Incorporated.
Wow. Sunny, I still have yet to experience, hindi ko pa napuntahan yung very modern simulator ng Crest, no? In-invite na ako ni Cap. Gusto ko ma-experience yun one of these days. Yung para talagang nagda-drive ka ng boat. Diba?
Yeah, I'm inviting both of you to try. Sometimes when I go there and try it out, sometimes I get seasick. Ganon ka realistic siya. That's the decision of not going on board anymore. And if I may, I want also to call out my the management team in Crest, if you allow me, with our
Shout
vice president.
out. Sure.
Yeah, Captain Art Martinez, our vice president, our operations manager, Captain Stephen Ayo, with his lovely wife, Lynn Ayo, especially si Ma'am Jane Caliedo and Chief Engineer Caliedo. Captain Rodores, he also is the co-founder. Yeah, he was also our first president. And siyempre, to my lovely wife, our Chief Finance
Of
Officer.
course.
Kailangan nandito siya. Siya, inaawa niya yung finances namin. So, even if I am the captain, she is my admiral. So,
di ba? Bago yan. Yeah. The admiral is in the house. So, yan. Yes. Again, Caprico, thank you so much for guesting here tonight. And of course, I'd like to shout out also to your lovely children, Angelo and Erica.
Yeah, Erica.
So, yes. I hope that this will not be the last time.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, we can still talk more, no? Because there's so many things that we don't have enough time, but we can talk about a lot more things about yung buhay seafarer, no?
Yeah, we need to help them, no? In preparing for their in managing their finances.
Right. Dagang salamat.
Any last words?
Well, first of all, I'd like to thank TNC, Sonny, and Haydee for inviting me and giving me a chance really to help our seafarers how to be financially stable. In a way, maybe they can you learn something from how I live my life from being having a career at sea now, having a career in business. So I hope they learn something and as the saying goes, there's always a rainbow at the end of a bad weather or something. So
I hope you also get to advertise our show, Cap, to your students and seafarers because this is also an advocacy about money management.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm really thankful you have this kind of show because the seafarers can really learn a lot from your show and how to earn a living after they call it quits for going on board. Because I guess it's not how much you earn, but it's how much you save. It should not be your spending should not be more than what you earn.
Correct. Yan.
So thank you again, Caprico. Always great to see you.
Yeah, and
Stay safe. Be safe, and God bless your ninth anniversary ng Crest Maritime.
yes. And to all those who are in the comment section, maya-maya we will answer those mga if there is a question and your comments, we will be answering you one by one. And again, once again, happy anniversary, Crest Maritime. And I hope every one of you will continue to watch our show, Money and More, every Tuesday at 8:30 p.m. Thank
Maraming
you,
salamat.
Kap.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you.
Ayo, ingat.
Yeah.
There.
Haydee,
Galing,
what a
no?
great conversation we have with Cap and
Yes.
Emerico, no? Always a good opportunity for us to talk to people who are on the field, no? Yung talagang
Mhm.
who are really let's say on the ground, no? Sa business na to.
Yeah, importante naman talaga no ang ganda ng sinabi ni Caprico na being a seafarer you really have to know kung saan papunta yung route mo.
Yeah.
'Di ba? It's very important not just the route on the seas but the route financially because they have the capacity talaga in terms of earning to save up for their retirement, for critical illness, for medical funds. So the younger that they start with it, the better. Okay?
Yeah. So yung advice natin sa kanila is that kung hindi pa, have a conversation with your financial advisor, have a conversation with those who have come before you. No, kung if you're an aspiring seafarer or OFW, have that conversation so that you will know what to expect, no?
Yes.
The sea in your career and beyond your career as well. Right? So that's it for us tonight. Thank you to everybody for watching, and good night. Always remember that financial freedom
is in your hands.
All right, good night, everybody.
Good night.